So as you guys remember on the last vlog I did, I crashed my Mavic Pro and the sun hood broke, the Taco RC sun hood. So what I did was I ordered another one. I figured why not? It is a little spendy, it's 25 bucks, but at the same time, if it crashes again, it's gonna protect my camera. So that's priority number one today. I'm gonna go over to my parents' house. That arrived in the mail yesterday, so I'm gonna go pick that up. And I also wanted to try this baby out right here. This is a new suction cup mount for my GoPro. This is, as you guys can see, a triple suction cup mount. I did have a single unit, and I was driving with that on the side of my car and it came off. My GoPro got ran over by a semi and it was kind of devastating. So instead of ordering another single suction cup mount, I ordered the triple one. So I'm gonna try this on my car today. It is a little cold outside and my car is a little dirty, so I'm gonna have to clean it off. We'll stick that on there and give that a shot. Actually, this car is a little cleaner than I thought it was, so I might not need to clean it really. Let's get that stuck on there somewhere about here. So as you guys can see, like I said, the snowstorm did come. Cooled back down outside here. I was loving that nice weather. Now it's all gone. Let's turn the GoPro on here. There we go. I do not want to lose a second GoPro session. That was devastating when that last one got ran over. So I'm going to connect to the Wi-Fi on the GoPro here. All right, so the GoPro is recording there. That's what it's seeing. A little bit of the hood in there, but I think that'll look kind of cool. And there it is. I'm excited to see if this thing actually stays on. Here are my bottles in the back. I gotta empty some recyclables today. So far, so good. That looks really, really cool on the camera there, minus the little snow patch in the right-hand corner. So it's these highway speeds where I lost it last time. I had it mounted to the side of my car. I think with it being mounted on the top, there's gonna be a little better chance that it's gonna maintain its position. 55 right now. We are at 60 miles an hour. It's maintaining its suction quite well there. The only thing that worries me is that snow is melting and it's dripping down on the suction cups. Now, one thing that I did want to get for this GoPro Hero session is Rycote overcovers, I think, and they basically what those are used for, they're used for lapel microphones. It gives you a little sticky pad and a little fuzzy thing, and the fuzzy thing helps prevent wind noise from hitting up against the microphone. Now the GoPro is known for shit audio. When you're listening to a GoPro, almost all the time all you hear is wind noise. Now it is a little bit better on the new GoPros, but at the same time you still get that wind noise, even with the wind reduction filter turned on. So I think I'm gonna buy those Rycote overcovers and then cut out a little piece and see if that'll make any difference on the GoPro Hero 5 session here. And if it does, that'll be pretty sweet. Now I did want to get the drone out today and do a little bit of flying. It's not quite as cold as I thought it was. It's, according to my dashboard here, it's 20 degrees. Now that's not the warmest day to get out and fly, but it's not too bad. All right, so I'm gonna open my package here. I did order a couple things for the Mavic Pro. One is that gimbal cover. The second I ordered was a pair of 3D printed rubber feet for my Mavic Pro, because the rubber feet that come stock on the Mavic Pro for the front are really, really nice. These keep the landing gear from getting scratched and everything. But I've noticed that doing multiple takeoffs, these back landing gears are getting really, really scratched up. Now I know that's what they're there for. I've never found any replacements that you can buy online for these original ones. So what these 3D printed ones do is they slip right over the top of these, and you give them a good push on there and they clip right on. That gives a nice, almost rubbery feel to it, which that'll help protect it right there. Other one snaps right on there as well. And those look like they're stock. They look like they're just supposed to come with the Mavic Pro. And this will also give you a slightly more elevation when it comes to landing and keep mud and stuff off the bottom of your Mavic Pro here. These ones right here go on the front. Now again, these are not necessary because there is a piece of rubber on the Mavic Pro here already. If you're landing in mud and stuff, you can pull these things off, wash them under the sink, and then your Mavic Pro will be clean again. This one goes on the other side here, just like that. Snaps right on there. That's not going to add too much bulk. So when you fold the Mavic Pro up there, these are all nicely compact. They look like they're supposed to be on there. You know, I've seen a lot of landing gear that just make the drone look freaking ridiculous. These are very, very nice. I'm looking forward to seeing how these things work out. Now this 3D printed kit also comes with some motor covers. Now you take off your props by spinning them off, and they got these little caps that go over the tops of your motors. That helps protect this little spring part. It helps protect dirt and stuff from getting down in your motors. I probably won't use these much because I always leave my props on. I didn't order the kit for these specifically. I ordered it for the landing gear part. I didn't even know that these came with it, honestly. So if you're ever folding your Mavic Pro up without the props on there, these would be really nice to, you know, keep your Mavic Pro in good, pristine condition. They go on pretty easy. Ooh, off is a little bit harder. I don't like pulling those off there. I feel like I'm putting a lot of pressure on the motor. But like I said, these I probably won't use. I don't know, I'll just throw those aside in my accessory bag for now. So the main purpose of the reordering from Taco RC was for this sun hood. Let's see if this one looks any better than the first one was. The first one almost looked like it was made by hand. This sucker's wrapped really, really well. Okay, so there it is. It looks very similar to the first one I had. And like I said, that just slips on over your gimbal there. Keeps your Mavic Pro gimbal protected. Keeps that sun glare from coming in from the side. I think this is one of the best sun hoods out there. I really, really like this thing. And I always fly with this. I never fly without my gimbal cover on. So it is quite sunny today, so I think I'm going to use my Taco RC filter set that I purchased here. Now I do like this filter set. It does a great job. It's got every filter you need. I ordered the 6-pack, so I'm going to be installing the 64 filter. This one's going to give me the best results in these kind of conditions today where it's really, really sunny. So to install these, you want to leave your gimbal clamp installed. That helps give a little resistance when you're pushing on the camera here. So you push your filter over the top of the camera. It clips right on there. You want it flush to the camera here. You know it's flush when that gold ring on the front side of the camera there is gone. And she is good to fly. I'm gonna get it set up outside and we're gonna take it to the sky. Well, hey guys, what are we doing today? We are filming a submission video for World of Beer. Now they're going to be paying 3 contestants to travel around the world tasting beers, driving to different beer festivals. Sounds like a great time, so we're going to seize this opportunity. And today we're going to do some filming. Dusty has a script kind of wrote out for us, but we might have to modify it just a touch because it sounds like the submission video has to be under 1 minute. This will be fun. It is, however, a little chilly outside. It's in upper 30s right now, and I got a vest on, I got a coat on, I got a shirt on, I got an undershirt on, I got 2 pairs of long johns and my pants and a pair of thick socks, and I am still freezing. I'm one of those people that don't like to be outside in the winter, but we're gonna get this done either way. It'll be a good time. Let's get to it. Woo! Start the vlog.
It looked like it was fell in. Right?
What's up?
What's going on, bruh? I don't know how we're gonna do 3 introductions, 3 transitions, and a conclusion though in 1 fucking minute. Hi, my name's Dusty. Can hit, bam,
you can cut out anything I was doing. I'll just help you guys out.
That's either we do the transitions a little quicker, or we just throw beers between us 3.
That ruins my
I know,
whole
it
fucking
does.
plan. I'll get out of the car, right? You'll fucking behind me, and then we'll be walking towards the skate park. And I'll say, I'm Dusty Long from the Social Fix. Or no. Oh yeah, I'm Dusty Long, one of the hosts of the show Social Fix, where we talked about new technology and we drank a lot of beer. Like this one, which is a 2. And then I'll throw said beer, you'll have the shot of the beer going off. Then we have a little, and you can do something really stupid. Like, I don't give a shit if you just get on the skateboard and like ride it 3 feet and then get off, be like, woo! We'll cut to TC, we're gonna be at the golf course. He gets out of his vehicle, TC says, I'm TC, the other host from the Social Fix.
Sounds really lame so far.
So far. I thought it sounded pretty lame at the beginning. I'm just trying, god damn it. You're not helping none.
If we get an outtake, then we have to keep doing it. Right. You gotta make sure you nail it.
We're gonna need a lot more beer. You must be willing to learn all you can about beer, try new things, write blog entries, take photos and video, tweet, snap, Instagram, Facebook, and live video. Be on camera. I don't know, can you do that?
I don't think so. I'm not good at being on camera.
But, and I'm just that outgoing asshole that likes to talk to people. And then I don't know what this nut does. Man, y'all need to man up. Man, I'll fucking jump in the water.
Are you gonna?
Fuck no, I don't have to. Do we have a life preserver?
No, I thought it on the way up.
Did you?
I might have
that would have been good.
I might have one in the garage.
Like I told you, it doesn't have to be serious. We gotta make it lighthearted. So you're like the trick you do, or you know when you can Billy, what's that?
School are we in?
Happy Madison, Billy, Happy
Gilmore.
Gilmore.
Okay, so this is the gear I decided to bring along today. A little bit of everything. I got my boom pole here, which Dan will be operating.
Nice.
Here's Chad, he's gonna be the skater for the day. Look at that booty.
That's trigger warning. That's sexy as fuck, is what that is.
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna break his neck.
Yep. Oh, that's not good.
Holy shit, he can still ollie.
Look this.
So how do you think our shoot went today there, Phil?
I think this shoot, dude, honestly, I love this shoot. We came together with a cohesive idea and we had to change it quite a few times, which my vision wasn't fully realized. But I think we did a great job with the shoot. I can't wait to see the finished product. It's gonna be awesome.
Okay, so supposedly it's supposed to be 49 degrees outside today. No sun, unfortunately. But I think I'm gonna go outside for a little bit, maybe fly the drone, because I haven't flown it in a while. All right. It's actually still quite cold. Got my drone in my backpack. This is the best way to carry it. I can get all my stuff in this little bag here. Well, it's not that small, but works for me. All right, let's go. Okay, so the real sad part is I've wanted to try out these all-terrain wheels on some grass here for the longest time and haven't been able to because it's been raining quite a bit lately. April showers, you know what they say, April showers brings May flowers. And yeah, that's exactly what it's been doing. It's been showering all the time. But this is a nice little ride nevertheless. It's kind of cool. I've got the creek behind me here. I like coming down here and driving around this path because it's paved and everything. It's kind of neat. I think this will be a good spot to take off from. I guess it is a little windy out, but it shouldn't be too bad. Alright, let's get the drone unpacked, huh? Firmware upgrade. Alright, so what's new in this update? It says obstacle avoidance is now enabled by default and improved hovering performance. And you can see right there I'm downloading, it's at 73%. It's taking a little longer because I'm not on Wi-Fi. I'm actually on LTE right now. Whoa! Now it's time to update. This is a part that'll take a while. So I guess while this is updating, I can talk about a few things that have been going on. Firstly, DJI has announced that they're coming out with a new pocket-sized drone. Now, I took a look at some of the pictures, and it looks like it is smaller than the Mavic. It's about 6 inches by 6 inches, I think. And the downside of it, it doesn't look like the propellers are going to be foldable, or the arms on the drone, I should say. But at that size, it's pretty small anyway, so I don't think you'd really need it to fold up much smaller. Will I get one of those? Maybe. I do have a small pocket-sized drone now that I like just messing around with. If you crash it, you're not out that much money, which is pretty cool. I got a meetup coming up here in June, I think. June 10th, I want to say. It's a Saturday coming up. We're going to get together with a couple buddies, take our drones out. Now, I'm the only one with a professional video type drone. Everybody else kind of has some hobby drones, but I'm excited to get together with them and try out their drones and maybe give them a shot at the Mavic and see if they like it. I was hoping some of my other friends that are interested in getting drones maybe would come out. I don't know a whole lot of like tech friends, I should say. Most of my friends just, they do the 9-to-5 thing, they go home to their family, and that's about it. Kind of wishing the weather would warm up just a little bit because I'd like to get up to La Crosse a little bit more and do some flying up there. Took my drone out once on the last video there and had a crash. Well, I've kind of been trying to downsize my wedding kit a little bit. I do have a lot of gear that I take to weddings. I got a couple weddings booked so far for this year, and I'm just trying to make it more simple on myself when filming these gigs. The last wedding I did, I had 3 wireless lapels, and I was running those all into a Zoom H6, and I mean, it's fine. It's just that with the wireless units, you set the audio to a certain level, and then you got to kind of babysit it on the audio recorder. So I purchased 3 Tascam DR-10CSs. Now this is the United Kingdom versions. They have an in and an out. The US version, there was some patent law or something that they couldn't sell the in and out versions in the US, so they had to sell the ones with just the in. Now, is that out port beneficial? Yeah, it might be in the future. I figured I'd go with those versions just in case there was like a gig I was doing where I'd have to use that out connection. Now I got 3 of those, and those you kind of just set it and forget it. They got a, what do they call it, dual track recording. So one track is recording at the level it thinks it needs, and there's a track slightly under that. So then if somebody would yell or something like that, it would have this lower track so you could cut between the two. You know, you'd always have a fail-safe. So I'm excited to kind of try those out. I tried it out one day, just walking around, just let it record. It ran for about 8 hours with that dual track recording mode, and the audio sounded really good. It doesn't give you that hissing noise like it does, you know, using other devices, using that automatic setting. This one actually does a pretty good job of retaining the audio that it actually needs, not picking up all that background noise. Another thing, we're going to be traveling up to St. Paul, Minnesota here for World of Beer semifinals. We are going to be interviewed in front of a panelist. There's going to be a local brewmaster there, I guess, local media, and then there's going to be a manager from the World of Beer chain there. They're going to interview us on the microphone, ask us a few questions, probably ask us why we want to be part of the World of Beer Drink It Intern program. I mean, when you actually think about it, who wouldn't want to be a Drink It Intern? I mean, you get to tour the world, you get to see different breweries, they give you tours of these breweries. I've been to a few local breweries, and I just like going to those kind of things. It's very nostalgic seeing them make their brews, and then especially the ones that have the windows where you get to see the tanks and stuff. So I'm kind of excited to drive up there. It'll be TC, Dusty, and myself. We'll see what happens. Nevertheless, at least we get to go to the World of Beer and just see what they have up there. I heard they have like a whole wall of just like beers inside a cooler, just like it's just filled, and they have like iPads, I guess, where you can kind of type in what you like about beers and it'll recommend certain kinds. That'll be pretty sweet. Okay, so the update on the Mavic is complete. Let's take this for a flight. Okay, so that was a pretty successful flight today. I think that was the longest I've ever had it up in the air there. Nothing too special, just kind of was flying it for fun. My skateboard disconnected here because I had the controller off too long. All right, we're back. Hey, what's going on?
We're gonna go have a beer at this SNS
Clubhouse.
So if we're not a member, we might get killed. They might get scared of the camera.